Ferrari lost its identity. They used to feel like a military operation, not a racing team, a military operation. You knew Schumacher was finishing the race. You knew the strategy was going to hit. You knew the pit stop was going to work. You knew the upgrades were coming. Meanwhile, McLaren would blow an engine. Williams would arrive with a rocket ship and no reliability. But Ferrari executed. That's why Ferrari was terrifying. Today feels like a luxury boutique wearing racing colors. People today don't understand what Ferrari actually was. Ferrari was in Hollywood first. The fashion show happened usually after the killing. The suits, the models, the celebrities. That came because they were destroying the sport. Back then, Ferrari dictated Formula One. They were ahead of their time. Reliability, updates, operations, discipline, execution, you name it, baby. They felt inevitable, fearless. And this is where people get confused. Ferrari's decline happened earlier than what most people think. And I don't think Fernando Alonso did Ferrari any favors. That Ferrari in 2010 and 2012 was not supposed to fight for championships. Alonso dragged those cars into title fights through pure talent and mentality. He made Ferrari look healthier than they actually were. And then came Vettel, and he didn't help either. He helped feed the illusion back then. And the illusion was maybe Ferrari is back. But they were not. They were disappearing structurally. The problem is that Ferrari stopped behaving like a predator. Red Bull behaves like hunters. McLaren today behaves hungry. Mercedes behaves industrial. Ferrari behaves prestigious. Or may I say, prestigious? And there is a difference. Old Ferrari used luxury as a consequence of dominance. Modern Ferrari uses luxury as its product. That's why the fear disappears. They're no longer dangerous. And you know what? The crazy part is they actually have talent. I believe Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton are a better lineup than Schumacher and Barrichello. I stand by it. They're ready for war. But they're not running a military operation anymore. They're more set for a photo shoot for a luxury brand. They're no longer ready for war. They're ready for a fashion show. And Ferrari fans still talk about pressure. What pressure? Nobody fears them. And that's the problem. That's the tragedy. Because if you lived through the early 2000s and you saw the red one behind you on your mirror, that meant the race was over.